is much talk this morning about Senator John McCain's passionate speech Thursday on the Senate floor, rejecting any form of torture and saying so-called enhanced interrogation techniques did not help find Osama bin Laden. Senator McCain joins us this morning from Capitol Hill. Sir, good to have you with us as always.
Good morning, Eric.
Let's set aside for a moment, because undeniably to folks in this country, you are an authority, of course, on torture from your time as a POW. Setting aside that experience, why was it so important for you to speak out?
Because I'm deeply concerned about who we are as a country and what we stand for and believe in. America has always been an example and an inspiration to other countries throughout the world. And if we practice torture and do things that diminish and even harm the image of the United States and motivate our enemies, then it could have profound consequences in the future, Erica.
Why do you think there are such conflicting stories here? We've heard a lot of back and forth. Many people, including former Attorney General McCain, insisting that, in fact, enhanced interrogation techniques did lead to the information that led to Osama bin Laden. But that's not what you found.
Well, the fact is that this courier was identified at first by a person who had not been held in U.S. custody. In fact, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed not only did not tell the truth about this courier, he even tried to mislead the interrogators by saying that the courier had retired, got married, and lived in Peshawar, highlighting the fact that if you inflict enough physical pain on someone, they will tell you whatever they think is necessary to get that pain to stop. And through normal, conventional interrogation techniques, and by the way, I've seen it in Bagram, without these enhanced interrogation techniques, we can get more accurate, more valuable information, and most importantly, preserve our commitments by our Constitution, by the Geneva Conventions, and by other agreements that we will not practice cruel and inhumane treatment on people who are in our custody. We didn't do it to the Japanese war criminals. We didn't do it to the Nazi war criminals. And think of what would happen if in another conflict, an enemy, not a terrorist organization, takes Americans prisoners. Then obviously they will feel that they could do the same thing that we have practiced.
You mentioned the standing of the United States in the world. You want to preserve the commitments that have been made. When you see what happened in Pakistan, as many as 80 people we know now dead in those bombings, are you concerned that this is in fact retaliation and could be a sign of something more?
I am certainly concerned, but the overall lesson is that this struggle against radical Islamic extremism is a long way from over just because we got bin Laden. And to somehow think we can now withdraw from Afghanistan and not have to worry anymore. Look, we're finding out as recently as yesterday that we are having problems with homegrown terrorists. So the struggle is going to go on for the rest of the 21st century, and we can't let Afghanistan return to a base for attacks on the United States of America. And by the way, when someone inflicts torture on someone, it does great damage not only to the person who receives it, but also the person who engages in it.
An important discussion to have. Senator John McCain, appreciate your time this morning, sir.